Welcome everyone to Hatha Yoga. My name is Tammy and I'll be guiding you through the next hour. Our focus for our class, our theme is embrace your best self. Embracing your best self, thinking about opening up through the different poses that we're going to be doing, using your inhale breath to open up. It really does to help to create that happy feeling. Thinking about all the wonderful qualities, all the wonderful things about yourself as we move through the class. This is your time for you. We're beginning our class. We're going to stay seated on the floor for the first few poses. So turning towards the front of the mat, placing your feet into butterfly. Bringing the bottoms of your feet together. Doing a little rock side to side. This is always a happy movement. Rock side to side. And then hold stillness. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, breath. And then exhale, breath. Let yourself settle into butterfly. Opening up through the feet with an inhale breath. Exhale, breath. Fold forward. Draw the elbows down to the inner thighs. And then let the head hang towards your feet. Inhaling and exhaling, using the Ujjayi breath to help you to open up and release. Hearing your breath, it's a stronger breath. The next inhale breath leads us out of the pose, so coming up. Exhale breath, hold. Take your hands just to each side of the body and then legs forward. And do a nice little shake, shake, shake out through the legs. And then one more time, shake, shake, shake. Lots of fun poses tonight. Okay, remove the fleshy part from your bottom. Sit up nice and tall, ankles, knees, hips in line. Here, toes up towards the sky with an inhale breath. Draw the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. And do that again. Inhale, draw the arms up overhead. And exhale, fold forward, dive. Inhale breath, drawing up, arms up overhead. Exhale, fold, dive forward. Inhale breath, take your arms up just to the sides now. Okay, bend through the knees. Take your feet wider than the hips and windshield wiper knees side to side. Fold the knees over to one side and then take your feet behind, come into all fours. Okay, all fours. Toes down towards the ground. Spread your fingers out on the mat. Draw the belly button in towards the spine. Lift up through the pelvic floor muscles. Engage your energy locks, your bandhas. Pushing down through the finger pads of your hands. And come back into the heels. So sit back into the heels and then come forward. Come back with the heels and forward. One more time. Nice. Okay, take your hands wider than the shoulders and circle through the body. Circle one way through the body a few times. Bend the elbows and circle. And then now the other way. One more time. And then hold, take your hands, your wrists underneath the shoulders. And a little shake out, wag through the tail. Shake, shake, shake. Okay. Inhale, draw your right arm up towards the sky and a little twist here. Open up towards the sky. And then exhale, thread the needles. Take that hand through the left side between the left arm, left leg, and come down to the ground. Let the head rest. Inhale, breath leads us out. Take that arm up, add the twist, the opposite way, and exhale. Take your hand down towards the ground. Into the other side, inhale, draw your left arm up, add the twist, arm comes straight up towards the sky, and then exhale, twisting over to the right side, threading the needle through the right side. Head rests, looking towards the right side. Of course, close your eyes when you need to or you want to. Inhale, breath leads us out of the twist. And exhale, place your hand down towards the ground. Step forward with the right hand, left hand, and uncurl the toes. Come back into child's pose. Let the forehead rest. Your body softens into the ground with the exhale breath. And coming up all the way. And your hands are further away from your shoulders here. Come into downward facing dog. Alternate knee bends. Bend through the knees, look to the hands, and walk the feet forward to the front of your mat. Ankles, knees, hips in line with each other. Inhale, come up to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, release, fold, head hangs. Inhale, do that same thing. Come up to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, release, fold, head hangs. One more time. Inhale, come up to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, release, fold, and then inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, coming up all the way, arms up overhead, and exhale, take your hands to the heart center. Stand tall, tailbone down towards the ground, relax the shoulders. Feel your foundation through the feet, toes pointing forward. Now, the first sun salutation. Think about your breath, engage your bandhas. So lift up to the pelvic floor muscles, draw the navel in with a nice big inhale, stand tall and take the arms up overhead. Exhale, dive forward, arms to the sides, let the head hang. Inhale, come up to halfway lift, have the knees bent enough to help keep the back flat. Exhale, release into plank. So step the right foot, left foot back. Strong plank here, hold. Hold, 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 keep breathing. When we come down towards the floor, those elbows hug the waist. Grip the mat with your finger pads. So here we've jet our body forward, can come down to the knees, and then lower into the ground. Hug your elbows to the waist. Nice and slow. Uncurl the toes. Push the tops of the feet down. Draw the navel in. Pubic bone down. And inhale, come up to up dog. Exhale, release. Do that again. Inhale to up dog. Pull the navel in. Exhale, release. Shoulders away from the ears. One more time. Inhale to up dog. Push down to the tops of your feet. Exhale to downward facing dog. You may pedal out through the knees. Your head is still hanging. Externally rotating through the tops of the arms. Bending through the knees, look to the hands, walk your feet forward. Ankles, knees, hips align with each other. Inhale, come up to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, release, fold, head hangs. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Let's do that again. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, dive forward. One breath for each movement. Inhale, come up to halfway lift. Exhale, breath, come to plank. Chaturanga, we lower ourselves into the ground. Inhale to up dog. Hug your elbows to the waist. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Inhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Inhale, hold. Exhale, bend to the knees, lift the hands, walk your feet forward to the front. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, release, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, coming up all the way. Exhale, hands to the heart center. One more time. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift, bend the knees enough to help keep the back flat. Then exhale, plank, chaturanga. Lower yourself into the ground. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, hold. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bend through the knees, look to the hands, walk the feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. And exhale, hands to the heart center, stand tall. Take the big toes together. Okay, still standing tall. Into fierce posture, so nice squat. Inhale, take the arms up overhead and sit down into the squat. Checking that the knees are not passing your toes. Keep breathing. Pull the navel in. With a nice big inhale breath coming up. Exhale, dive forward. Sun Salutation 2, Namaste B. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, take the hands down and sit back. Plank. Right foot, left foot. Jut the body forward and lower yourself into the ground. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, take the right leg up to three-legged dog. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale, sweep your arms up to a nice high lunge here, coming up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg lifts. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale to high lunge, warrior two, warrior one, I should say. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Then I bend through the knees, look to the hands, walk the feet forward. Big toes touch. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, release, fold. Inhale, coming to squat. Fierce pose. And then exhale all the way up, and then arms come wrap around the opposite way and hands to the heart center. Do that again. Inhale to squat. Exhale, come up and dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to plank, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg lifts. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale to warrior one, high lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then inhale, three-legged dog, left leg lifts. Exhale, step between your hands. Almost there. Inhale, high lunge, warrior one. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's hold. Inhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Inhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Inhale. Exhale, bend through the knees, lift to the hands, walk the feet forward. Big toes touch. Inhale to squat. Exhale, coming up all the way, and arms come the opposite way and to the heart center. Standing tall. Okay, we're nicely warmed up now. Place your hands onto the hips and bend through the knees and step or jump out with your ankles, knees, hips in line with each other. Lots of movement is going to make us feel good, get our serotonin uptake, increasing your serotonin, I should say. Okay, ankles, knees, hips in line, still with each other. Inhale, sweep your arms up, overhead, and then exhale, dive forward with your peace fingers. Wrap them around your big toes. Now you're bending the knees enough to help keep the back flat. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, elongate the spine. Exhale, fold, take your elbows out to the sides. Head hangs. Inhale, hold. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale, release the toes, walk your hands away. Come up to halfway lift with your exhale, place your hands onto the hips. Inhale all the way, coming up to a small back bend, and then open up through the chest. A good feeling pose. Exhale, release. Okay, one more time to fold forward. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, and then exhale, dive forward. And with the palms of the hands, place them underneath the soles, the balls of your feet. Your toes are touching the wrist crease. Toes forward. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold forward, elbows out to the sides, flat back. Bend the knees enough to help keep the back flat. Inhale, breath, release the hands. Take the hands forward. Exhale, breath, come up to halfway, place your hands onto the hips. Inhale, breath, coming all the way up. Remember your foundation through the feet, you're solid. Small back bend. Exhale, release. To crescent move, taking your big toes together here. Nice side bend, that will do. Take the arms up overhead with the inhale breath and wrap your hands around, fingers around each other. Your index fingers are pointing up towards the sky, wrap your thumbs around each other and draw up, arms by the ears. With a nice inhale breath again, stand tall. Exhale breath, come up and over to the left side, like you're lifting up and over a ball. Inhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Inhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Inhale breath coming up. Exhale breath, release and dive forward, head hangs. Inhale breath, come up to halfway lift, flat back, bend the knees. Exhale, release, fold, head hangs. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, and then wrap your hands, fingers around each other again. Index fingers pointing up, wrap your thumbs around the opposite way. Okay, inhale, breath down. Inhale, breath, stand tall. Exhale, breath, come up and over to the right side, over top of the ball. Arms by your ears. Excuse me. Standing tall. Feeling your foundation. Next, inhale breath, make your way back up to center. Exhale breath, we dive forward, everyone. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, release, hold. Inhale, breath coming all the way up, arms up overhead. Exhale, sit down into a squat. Inhale, breath, hold. Exhale, breath, twisting over to the left side. So take the right elbow onto the outside of the left knee. Inhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Inhale, hold. Exhale, come out of the twist. Take your arms down to the ground. Head hangs. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, release, let the hands hang and head hangs. Inhale, breath, draw your arms up overhead. Exhale, breath, sit down into the squat. Inhale, hold. Exhale, twist over to the right side now. Place your elbow into the outside of the right knee. Left knee is going to want to jut ahead, so just line those knees up. Square your knees. Keep breathing. With the exhale breath, come out of the twist. Back to the center. Inhale, hold. Inhale, come up to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, release and fold. Inhale, all the way up. Draw the arms up overhead. And exhale, hands to the heart center. Okay, whew. Lots done there. Okay, bend through the knees. Step or do a jump out with your ankles, knees, hips in line with each other. Bending through the knees. Step the right foot straight back. Now, the distance between your feet is your one leg distance. Place your heel down towards the ground. The back edge of the foot is in line with the back edge of the mat. Left knee pointing straight ahead. Okay, now come up so that both legs are straight for triangle pose, Trikonasana. Inhale, sweep your arms up to shoulder height and then jut the body forward. So reach forward and then exhale, rotate through the body and then come down towards the ground. Long through the waist. So getting that twist in place, coming down. Your left hand can be placed onto the ankle or down towards the ground, or you can have a block, a prop there for that support. So you don't have to come down as far. Your drishti could be forward or at your right thumb. With the next inhale breath, make your way back up. Exhale breath, sweep your right arm up and over. Now take your hands onto each side of the foot here. Okay, into a little rotation here, a twist for Trikonasana. Both legs straight or the left knee is bent. Take the right hand down towards the ground, take the left hand onto the left hip. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist over towards, rotate to the left side. Rotate through the upper body. You may release your hand from the hip or keep it there. With the exhale breath coming out of the twist. Inhale, breath. Windmill your right arm, left arm all the way up. And then exhale, bend through the knees and step right to meet the left. Into the other side. Just gonna come to this side of the mat so that you can see me here. Stand tall, bend through the knees, step the left foot straight back. And again, the distance between your feet is one leg distance. And then come onto the heel down. And the back edge of your mat, of the foot is lined up with the back edge of the mat. You may have the right knee bent or legs straight. Inhale, sweep your arms up to shoulder height and then reach forward. So jet the body forward and then exhale, turn your body towards the front and then come down towards the ground and just do a little slip there. On my mat, that's not supposed to slip. Okay, so adding that rotation. Looking forward or looking towards your thumb. With a nice big inhale breath coming up. Exhale breath, take your left arm up and over and then come down towards the ground. Hands on each side of the foot. Left, right knee may be bent or straight. Add the rotation. Inhale. Exhale, rotating, twisting over to the right side. The right hand may come onto the hip or reaching up towards the sky. Find that solid foundation beneath your feet. Pushing down and lifting out. Slowly coming out of this rotation with your exhale breath. Inhale breath, windmill your left arm and then right arm all the way up. Exhale breath, stepping left to meet the right. And then a shift through the body. And then I'm just gonna come to the top of my mat again. And then standing tall, bend through the knees. And again, stepping the right foot straight back. Now into warrior two. So coming onto the heel of the right foot. Okay, back edge and your foot, the outside edge of the foot lined up, parallel. Left knee pointing straight ahead. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hold. Sitting down into this lunge. Inhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Inhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Now inhale, sweep your right arm up and over, extended side angle, and then rotate through the body, take the left arm down towards the top of your thigh. Exhale, hold it. Inhale. Exhale. Long through the waist. Inhale. Exhale. Exalted warrior, inhale. Take your left arm up and over, right arm down towards the leg, and then exhale, hold. Inhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Inhale. Exhale, sit down a little lower. Inhale to warrior two. Exhale, bend through both knees and step right to meet the left. And then a shift through the hips here. Okay, into the other side. Come to the other side of the mat here. Bend through the knees and then step left straight back. And then on your ball of foot and then turn on the ball of foot so the heel is down, line it up, back edge of the mat with your outside of the foot. Right knee pointing straight ahead. Inhale, sweep your arms up, shoulder height. Exhale, lunge forward. Upper body just over top of the pelvis. Keep breathing. Now inhale, breath, sweep your left arm up and over, exhale, take your right arm down to extended side angle and twist through the body, exhale, hold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to exalted warrior, right arm up. Exhale, hold. Right knee pointing straight ahead. Keep breathing. Inhale, breath, back to warrior two. Exhale, bend through both knees and step left to meet right. Shift through the hips. Okay, at the top of the mat again, this time for pyramid. Bend through the knees and step the right foot back. The distance between your feet is not as great. All the toes point forward, or the back toes are on an angle at a 45-degree angle. So squaring the hips, that's the important piece. If you find that your hips are quite tight, so your pelvis is really tight, then you don't need to turn your toes out to a 45-degree angle right now. Take your arms behind the back. You can hold them to the hands, elbows, or reverse prayer. Now engage your bandhas. Inhale, small back bend. Draw that navel towards the spine with that back bend, small back bend through the upper part of your back. Exhale, then fold forward. So coming forward, left hip comes back, right hip comes forward to help keep those hips square. Left knee may be bent to help keep the back flat, looking at your left big toe. Next, inhale, breath, coming up all the way. Small back bend. Exhale, breath, releasing, step right to meet left. And a shift through the body. Okay, into the other side. Bend through the knees and step left back. Pyramid on this side. Arms come behind. Hold on to the hands, elbows, reverse prayer. Inhale, small back bend. And then exhale, fold forward. So hinge forward, right hip comes back, left hip forward. Bend the right knee too if you need to help keep the spine straight. Inhale, breath all the way up. Small back bend. And then exhale, release, bend through both knees and step left to meet right. And a shift through the body. Okay, step the right foot back and into warrior three here. Arms are down by the sides when you lift the right leg off the floor or arms forward. Okay, lifting the right foot off the ground. Both legs will be straight. So lifting the right leg higher. And see if you can get it parallel to the floor. Right toes down towards the ground. Arms are by the side. You can also hold on to something too in front or by the side of the body. So that's your choice. The arms may be forward. You can have your toes down towards the ground still. And then slowly make your way out and step right to the left. I'm trying to show you all the different versions and then I'm losing my balance. Okay, let's try it on the other side. Bend through the knees and then step your left foot back. Okay. I'll stop talking. That'll help. Okay, stand tall, feel your foundation. And then slowly leaning forward and take the left foot off the ground, flex the foot, both legs straight. Toes down towards the ground. Keep holding. Then slowly make your way out. Toes down, and then step left. Keep right hand shift through the hips. Okay. Let's come down towards the ground now to do some poses, seated poses. So big toes come together, half of a sun salutation. You may do it on your own, or you can do it with me. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to plank. Inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend through the knees, and then walk, step, or jump forward to seated. Take your legs out towards the front. Remove the fleshy part from your bottom. So you're on your sits bones, ankles, knees, hips in line with each other. And this is what we did right at the beginning of our class. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, and then exhale, hold forward. This time we're gonna hold though. You may hold on to the bottoms of your feet, your big toes with your peace fingers. Let the head just release. Inhaling and exhaling. With the next inhale breath, make your way back up. The exhale breath, releasing. Okay, take the right foot into the inner thigh, sitting up tall. Now I do have my band, my strap here, I should say, just right here. You can use your strap, you can use a band, you can use your house coat tie, whatever is going to work for you, and you can wrap it around the bottom of your foot. If you don't have one, it's totally fine, you don't need it. So sitting up nice and tall, inhale, and then exhale, pull forward. And you can walk your hands closer towards your foot, and then nose to knee. Inhaling and exhaling, use your breath. Next inhale breath, make your way back up. And exhale breath, releasing this side and then to the other side. So take the left foot into the inner thigh fold. The right side here. Okay, sitting up nice and tall. Take your band or strap around the bottom of your foot if you do have one handy. A nice big inhale breath. We lift up. Exhale breath, lifting your chest up and over the thigh and coming down towards the ground. I'm walking my hands closer to my foot and nose to the knee. Is the goal. Inhale breath, coming up. And exhale breath, release. You may place your bag just to the side here. And then Release the right leg, tuck it back in, and extend your left leg in front. Take your right leg up and over top of the left leg, sitting up tall, into a twist here. Left toes up towards the sky, tuck the right knee in. You may hold this kind of a twist, and then taking the knee in towards the chest and then twisting over to the side. Or you can have your left elbow on the outside of the knee. You can keep your left hand there. Finding what's going to work for you. For everyone though, let's try this too first. Take your right hand down towards the ground, just further away from the body, sitting up tall with an inhale breath. And then exhale, add the rotation. So turning through the spine, lumbar, thoracic, cervical, looking over the shoulder. You may switch so that your elbows on the outside of the knee. A little bit of a deeper twist. With the next exhale breath, coming out of this twist. And then into the other side. So just switching. Take the left foot over top of the right, sitting up tall, right toes up towards the sky. Setting yourself up. Inhale, lift up through the spine. Exhale, rotating through the lumbar, thoracic, and then cervical spine, looking over the shoulder. Inhaling and exhaling. The next exhale breath, making your way out of this rotation, this twist. And then hold, inhale, release. Okay, take your feet wider than the hips. So bend your knees, take your feet wider than the hips, and windshield wiper, knees side to side. Okay, and then come back towards the center. Take your right foot into the groin, and then left foot into the groin. Inhale, breath, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Drawing your forehead towards the ground, let the head just hang. Feel the opening coming through the left side of your hip, so stretching into the left side. Inhale, breath leads us up all the way. Arms may come up overhead. And exhale, breath, release. And then take the left foot into the groin and then right foot. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward, dive forward, head coming towards the ground again. Inhale, breath, coming all the way up, draw the arms up overhead. Exhale, breath, releasing. Okay, into a V sit. So take the legs open here, sitting into a nice V sit. I'm just going to turn to face you and sit up tall. Inhale, breath, sit tall. Exhale, breath, fold forward. Arms may come in front, head hangs. Inhale breath leads us up. Exhale breath, releasing. Okay, this time, take the left leg in front and the right leg is going to come behind. In for a deer pose. Add a pelvic tilt. So with the right side. So right side pelvic tilt. So push the hip forward. Add a twist also too, if you would like. So twisting over to the left side. So lifting up and then twisting to the left side through the upper body. Exhale breath, coming back. And then twisting towards the other side and release. Okay, into the other side. This time we have the right leg forward and left leg comes behind. Then you may hold here and then left side just does the pelvic tilt. So press your pelvis forward, lift up, and then add the rotation if you would like. So twisting over to the right side. With the exhale breath, make your way out of the twist and then coming over to the other side. Twist to the other side and then release. Okay. Bring the legs forward. Into boat pose, Savasana. Remove that fleshy part from your bottom, so just sitting on your sits bones, and take your hands behind your knee pits. Leaning backwards. And now this is a rounded spine. I'd like you to have a nice straight spine. So sitting up, draw your heart out towards the sky. And then lift one foot off the ground, lift the other foot off the ground. You may have your heels down towards the ground too, taking any pressure off the spine, sitting up tall, using your bandhas, your natural energy locks. Your knees may come closer together, and then release right hand, left hand. Look at your big toes. Shins are parallel towards the ground. Make it harder. Take the legs up straight. Keep holding. Keep holding. Keep holding. Keep breathing. We're almost there. And then slowly release up through the knees. And then take your feet back down towards the ground. Take your feet wider than the hips and windshield wiper knees side to side. Okay, and release. Okay. Turning on your bottom and lie down on the side. So we would like our head to be towards the front of our mat. And then turning onto your back. Take the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a hug. And then take the legs up the wall. Getting the blood flow coming back towards our heart in an easier manner, easier way. It's helping it out. Knees bending through towards your chest and hold. Take your right foot down, take the left foot down towards the ground. Into bridge, place your hands down towards the ground. Always looking up towards the sky. See if you can touch your heels. Encourage those bandhas to be really working. So lift up through the pelvic floor muscles. Draw the navel in. And then lifting your pelvis up towards the sky. Keep holding. Drawing your knees away from your pelvis. Keep holding. Your glutes will naturally squeeze, contract. Imagine you're holding a block between your knees. And then slowly make your way down towards the ground. And the knees come in towards the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And then take the legs up and over to the left side. Little twist here. Arms in line with your shoulders. Turn your head the opposite way of your legs. Close your eyes. Let yourself settle. Let yourself just enjoy this feeling of softening and melting. Okay, coming out of the twist, turn your head back towards the center. Use your bandhas, draw the knees back up towards the center, and then lift your knees up and over to the other side. Arms again in line with the shoulders. Turn your head the opposite way, up the legs. Close your eyes. Use your breath, inhale breath to open up, and the exhale breath to help your body to soften. Release. Let yourself relax. Turn your head back towards the center, and then knees back towards the center. One more squeeze, so take the knees in towards chest, give yourself a squeeze. And then doing whatever other movement or whatever other pose that you would like to do before Shavasana. Maybe with your feet down and giving yourself some nice big hugs. You can draw the chin to the chest and do a couple head nods. And then when you're ready, making your way into Shavasana, you may lie on your back. You can have legs straight, knees bent. You can have the legs up the wall. You can have an incline for the body. You can come into a seated meditation. And nice and warm. So if you have anything that you would like to place on your body, so you're nice and warm, please do so at this time. And then once you are settled in Shavasana, close your eyes. Your lips part. Your facial muscles soften. You let your body melt. You let your body soften. Your thoughts wander, not focusing on one. Enjoying this sense of peace and calm, the stillness. I will call you back when it is time. Slowly starting to wiggle your toes, your fingers coming back. Hearing the sounds around you. Noticing your breath. When you're ready, coming into a comfortable seated position. Your hips may be higher than the knees. Pressure off the knees. And then placing your hands to your heart center. Thank you everyone for sharing your practice with me. It has been a wonderful session that we've had. Continue to practice in your free time, taking with us this calm, this peace as we move through the rest of the week. Namaste.